So we're starting another one. Here it is from our examples on Canvas, and it says x plus 3 to the 6th. So again, we want to look at our exponent. I've used my Pascal's triangle to expand out. Once again, 1 and 5 makes 6, 6 and 10 makes 15, 10 and 10, 20. So you can make it yourself, or you can go on Google. But either way, this is what I would use because that's the exponent. So I'd use the 6th row. So looking at here, I've got 1. Well, I'm going to have to, this is much bigger, so I'm going to give myself some space. 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, and 1. And then I'm going to use my first term, this x, and I'm going to go down. So I'm going to go x to the 6th, x to the 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and 0. And then I'm going to use this one, my 3, my second term, I'm going to go up 3 to the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just like we did before, we're going to multiply, but we're going to go straight down. Again, this is anything to the 0 is 1, so I'd have x to the 6th. And then I know 3 times 6 is 18. 18x to the 5th. And right here, 3 squared is 9 times 15 is going to be 135 x to the 4th, and that's 27 times 20 is 540. I use my calculator in advance. I'm not a brilliant person. We already know this, but I'm just walking you through it. And then you would do 15 times 3 to the 4th to get 12 15x squared. And then we would get plus 1458x. And then plus 729. There's no x there because, again, anything to the 0 is 1. So that's what our final answer would be: x to the 6th plus 18x to the 5th plus 135x to the 4th plus 540x cubed plus 1215x squared plus 1458x plus 729. Okay, but that's if everything's a plus. So what happens if it's a minus? That tends to give some trouble. Again, we have a big guy, a 7th here, so we use all the way here: 1, 7, 21, 35, 35, 21, 7, 1. I'm going to use my x squared, to the 7th, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And you want to make sure everything should line up. If it doesn't line up with your with this line, then either you picked the wrong row, or you didn't start at 7 and go all the way down, or you missed something's messed up. So make sure you work with it. Technically, you're supposed to do a -2, but what I usually do is just what I did before: the 2 to the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But when I go down here, I'm going to say x to the 7th. So I usually do the first one's plus, then it's going to go minus. So it's plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. That's what I do. But you could definitely do a -2 to the 1. Either way, though, we got a -7 and a +2, or a +7 and a -2, and we're going to get a -14x to the 6th. Then you would have plus 84x to the 5th. You're just multiplying. -34 times 8 would be -280x to the 4th. And then 35 times, what would that be, 16 is going to be plus 560x cubed. It's multiplying straight down. We get -672x squared plus 448x minus 128. And again, everything should be going down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We want to check that it goes positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, if there's a negative symbol. So here's a more simple one. Again, we're just going to 5. So we got 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Ooh. We've got, this time though, we've got a coefficient. So that means we've got a number and a letter in that first term. It's going to make it a little bit more difficult. And then we've just got the 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, because of this negative, I'm going to start with a positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. This goes away, so I have to actually do this. 2 to the 5th. Oh, let me turn my paper here. 2 to the 5th is actually going to be 32x to the 5th. And then right here, what we would do is we'd do negative 5 times that 2 to the 4th times 1 to the 1, which is just 1. And so that 16 times 5 is going to be minus 80 x to the 4th. Then we have 2 cubed, which we know is 8 times 10 is going to be 80x cubed minus 2 squared is 4 times 10 is 40x squared. And then 2 to the 1 is 2 plus times 5 is a positive 10x, and then that cancels out, and that's just 1, so minus 1. Okay, to the last one. Here we go. I didn't like the last example. I don't think you should do it either. It's to the 7th and it's crazy, but it's all right. Here we go. Exponent is 3, so much easier one. 1, 3, 3, 1. This one I'm going to kind of space out a little bit because we got a lot going on. We got the b cubed. That's no big deal. And then this guy. We've got a coefficient and we have an exponent. So we've got 2a cubed to the 0, 2a cubed to the 1, 2a cubed squared, and 2a cubed cubed. So it's not really the numbers this time, it's a lot more letters going on. Here we go, this cancels out, so I just have my b cubed. And then right here, I have the 3, but I also have 2 to the 1, so 3 times 2 is 6. Everything's going to be positive this time because we have a positive here, plus 6. So I've got b squared, but I've got a cubed to the 1. If you remember in our exponent rules, it's called the power rule. We would multiply that. 3 times 1 is 3, a cubed, plus. Now I've got 3 times 2 squared. 2 squared is 4 times 3 is 12, b, and this time 3 times 2 would make this a to the 6th. Plus, this cancels out. 2 cubed is 8, a to the 9th. That's it. That should help you get through all of your work. I hope it helps.